Three free plays for Wednesday in Major League Baseball coming right up here from your morning wager crew. I, of course, am Bryan Power, like it says on the screen, joined by my good friend and yours, Mark Zinno. Mark, an interesting time in our lives, quite frankly. I don't know how to throw it to you. I'm so sorry. Um,
To the guy yesterday in the
Onward and
comment
upward.
section who said Zeno's going to go on a heater and he said something, I can feel it. No, you can't. That was gas. I'm not going on a heater. Things that will happen before I go on a heater. The Israeli hostages will be released and there'll be peace in the Middle East. Democrats and Republicans will agree on something, and I'll sit down for dinner with my ex-wife. So all three of those things will likely happen before I hit another heater. So
Now, just
save it.
not to try to lighten the situation. What if you and your ex-wife had dinner in the Middle East? Would that be the all-time world parlance
I,
access?
at this point, I would hope an Iranian nuke landed right at my dinner.
Okay, all right, okay. Now what are you? What would you like for dinner, honey? All right, guys. What we are serving up to you, though.
Is a loser.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not.
if it's from me, it'll be a loser.
Stop it.
Sorry, I know you guys don't like it when I'm all pissed off and melancholy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm at my wit's end with this shit. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. I'm done. Like I need a break. So
Okay.
it's miserable. It's miserable right now.
On that note, again, we are serving up allegedly 3 winners today here in Major League Baseball, and boy, I don't know how to tee this one up to you. We're going to start with your New York Yankees. You're going to
Yeah,
talk
the only thing that
about.
sucks more than me is the fucking Yankees offense right now.
Okay, we are really. This is an NC-17. Do they still do NC-17, or do they just do
No,
away with that?
yeah, and if you want to bleep it, bleep it. If you don't, fucking don't. I don't care.
Okay, we're really we're hitting a lot here. Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. Yankees.
Dan, can you bleep things? Dan, you're back. Can you bleep things? Are you bleepable? Is anything bleepable? Maybe. Good enough.
To be married. Great to be married, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, that's already he's married. Already he can feel the marriage. Anyway, the Yankees offense is sucks. They're miserable. And I told you yesterday when you said I want to take the over, I said don't just take the Angels plus 1.5 because the Yankees
They didn't score a run yesterday.
they scored a run in 3 games.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves. But I will say this: tonight they're facing Kohanowitz, who there's 2 issues with Kohanowitz. Number one, he has too many consonants in his last name. Come on, okay,
fair.
Maybe a smile. Maybe a smile.
Fair.
Number 2, he has very bad numbers. And the Angels bullpen. This is a tailor-made get-right matchup for the Pinstripes, is it not?
Yeah, but I don't trust them to score. See, you can't take their team total because I don't think they'll score 6. They might not get to 5. But it's also a get-right spot for Yarbrough, who needs one. He had a bad start against Boston. Then he got to face him again. He was good, but he didn't even get through 5. So I feel like this is because he walked 3 guys. To get right spot for him against the lineup. I don't even know what the Angels do against lefties. I just look situationally at the spot. Let's see. No, they're bad against lefties. They're really bad. 3rd worst WRC plus, 5th worst OPS, and batting average is 3rd worst against lefties. So, and their K rate is the highest in baseball. So Yarborough's in a good spot. Yankees minus 1.5. I'm not going to sit here and continue to talk. So everything else lines up.
Well, I, for one, am going to smash that like button. I thought that was an excellent breakdown.
You can bite me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just, I will say this. We have a history. I remember I went to the ballpark, what was it, about a month or so ago? You and I bet the Brewers to bounce back after being shut out in back-to-back games.
They were shut out 3 in a row against, they were again, I played it it was the Twins streak. It was when the Twins had run 12 in a row that I played on the Brewers after being shut out in 3 straight games.
No, well, I think they'd been shut out by the Twins, but then the Guardians in 2 games, 1 or 2, because I was at the game.
It was the Guardians game and then 2 games against the Twins, and then it was the Sunday game and I bet on it was actually something I got right. Wow, miraculous. And then I bet on the Brewers in the same spot after 3 consecutive shutouts to get a win, and they did.
Yeah, so there you go. Sometimes, look, it's the Yankees. Okay, they're not hitting well. But obviously they didn't get a hit with runners in scoring position yesterday. They went into yesterday's game, Mark, 4 for their last 36 with runners in scoring position, including 1 for 18 in the previous game. I thought it was worth a shot.
It
I
is
know what you told me.
Judge and 8 jabronis. And if Judge doesn't hit the ball, nobody else can. This is the most gazy team there is. And I
Still
hope
the best team in the American League, in my opinion.
that speaks volumes about how bad the American League is right now. I mean,
There's not
really,
a lot of powerhouses.
I mean,
Aaron Boone. Well,
by the way, do you remember? Again, like Paul Goldschmidt, right? First of all, I mean, when he started off the season in April and May, he was hot, right? He was hot. He was batting over 300. All the way through the. You know what he's batting in June?
Please tell me. It's probably not very good.
$170. He's batting 170 in the month of June. You notice what happened when he started going into the tank and there was nobody else in the lineup who can hit? There's only one dude in that lineup you need to work around, and it's Aaron Judge.
Oh. Couple things.
His average dropped from, you ready for this? His average dropped from 333. It's dropped 30 points already in the course of, 12 games? You know how hard that is to do?
It's not good. It's not good. I will say a couple things here. You know how we've talked about in the past all these teams and who can't hit and just batting average in general being down across Major League Baseball? When last time I went to the Guardians game, I meant to tell you this. I don't know if I did off air. They now on the scoreboard, they don't show batting average. They show OPS. I don't know if they do that. Let us know down in the comments section if they do that at your favorite team stadium. But at Progressive Field, they show the OPS.
Well, they're doing it because you have a bunch of pansy people who are afraid to show a bad batting average.
It could be, and let me tell you something. The Cleveland Guardians
thinking that most common fans don't know that 740 OPS is bad. Average should be around closer to 800.
Well, I think they're trying to, like you said, there's a lot of bad batting average they're trying to hide. I was also going to say, this is what I was going to say, and maybe I should say, what if before the game tonight, what if Aaron Boone got out there and just started leading some batting practice? What do you think would happen there?
I would hope a line drive would hit him right in the freaking head.
Okay. Okay. Your delivery of that and how you remain stone-faced, that is why we love you, Mark Zinno. All right.
He's not going to get fired. It's a tease, no matter how bad they play, no matter what they do.
Does he have pictures of ownership and compromising positions?
Probably.
Okay. Let me now turn the page to the Cubs and Brewers. I'm going to give out a client play for free here, Mark Zinno. It's a 3% client play for me. And I'm going Milwaukee, the Brew Crew. Now, I bet on Jacob Mizorowski in his big league debut last week, and when he tossed 5 no-hit innings against the Cardinals. Now, there were a couple issues. He had 4 walks, and he had to leave the start early due to some cramping. However, end of the day, we saw why Mizorowski was touted as the top pitching prospect in the Brewers' entire organization. He hit 100 miles an hour 14 times with his fastball. That's more than every other Brewers pitcher combined in the last 15 years. And the Brewers, most important of all, got the win 6-0. Now he faces the Cubs. That's a tougher test, especially Cubs beat the Brewers last night 5-3. But I'm buying into this Mizorowski hype, Zinno. The Cubs, what's interesting is they average fewer runs per game at home than on the road. The same holds true for Milwaukee. Okay. Milwaukee, who is the road team here, they're split, and I know you've talked about this before. Their split in terms of scoring at home versus the road is wild. They only average 3.58 runs per game at home, but they're up to 5.08 runs per game on the road. That's the third highest scoring average on the road this season, trailing only the Cubs and the Yankees, believe it or not. By far the most positive split of any team in baseball. Tyone starting for the Cubs. Yeah, the team's 5-0 his last 5 starts, and he's pitched well. But let's look at some of the teams he's faced. Miami twice, Colorado, Pittsburgh. Those are, without question, the 3 worst teams in the National League. They're going to be the 3 last-place teams. And Tyone's allowed 17 homers this year. The unknown factor, Cubs have obviously never faced Mizorowski. Brewers, no Tyone. Give me the dog here. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to get – I bet Mizorowski's a dog last time out. We're going to get him at that plus price again. I don't think there's going to be too many more times we can do this. the rest of the season. Brew Crew, plus 133. Algonquin for underdog. Comment down below with your thoughts.
I don't have
Any
any
thoughts?
I don't have any.
Okay. No thoughts from Mark Zinno.
I would tell you again, the abortion of a pick that I gave out yesterday that was the Washington Nationals, who got beat resoundingly. I'd come back and play them again today because they're throwing a lefty and the Rockies can't hit lefties. I mean, maybe you just take them first 5, right?
What about team total over, maybe? For the Nationals, they're against your boy Marquez, who's not good.
I mean, if you
they'll need some runs, too, with Mitchell Parker on the book, because Mitchell Parker's not great.
No, but he's a lefty, and the Rockies are the worst lefty hitting team in baseball. So I don't think you want the Nationals bullpen involved in anything. You don't want either one of these bullpen involved in anything. But
maybe, I don't know. Maybe you do take it over. Maybe Colorado finds a way to scrape together some runs late, perhaps. I don't know.
I mean, anyway, that's the only other thing, that I would offer up to people.
A game you will want to bet the over. Hang on tight for that because it's going to be in our best bets. Actually, the best bet's doing great this week, by the way. We're 2 for 2, and they couldn't have been easier. On Monday,
that's because you picked the last 2.
Okay. Well, on Monday, we had the Dodgers team total over, which cashed in the 4th inning against the Padres. And then last night, Mariners first 5, laying half a run. We would have won laying 7.5 runs. They were up 8-0 on the Red Sox. Tough time.
I mean, I figured you would have loved the Rockies to get the sweep today.
No, I don't want to bet Marquez. And your point is well made about them against lefties. Also, guys, keep in mind this special offer we've got going on here. 30 days. You can get 30 days of picks from your favorite handicapper for the price of just 14 days. Over a $100 savings with this special offer. Gets every pick from your favorite handicapper. Just $6.63 per day. It's a good deal, in my opinion. Did lose yesterday. I'll tell you, you talk about bad picks. How about the both teams to score prop in Borussia Dortmund Fluminense in this FIFA Club World Cup, Zinno? That might be a little off your radar.
No idea what you said. It wasn't even an English.
Neither team scored. Well, it's a German team and a Brazilian team. Neither team scored. Forget about both teams scoring. Neither of them scored. It's bad play by me. But we're still on a 28-15 all sports run, up almost 50 units since May 24th. So we look to bounce back.
WagerTalk admin wants me to update my streaks. I'll update it. L. There you go. There's my streak. Just update it.
I will let you know that I have 3 games available for sale here on Wednesday. You can get them all $29. That includes the play that was $5 yesterday. My soccer play, which was $5, is included in this package. Also, 2 Major League Baseball plays. I've been passing on the diamond quite a bit recently. This is actually, I passed the last 3 days in Major League Baseball, but we're back with two baseball plays. So 1 soccer play, 2 baseball plays. Let's try to break out that broom for the old 3-0 sweep. WT.buzz/BP.
My only
all right.
The rest of the week, OKC -4.5. There you go. You got it for free. There's no reason to try to sell it.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because before we move to the best bet, I wanted to mention that if you caught this show yesterday, Mark Zinno he said it loud. He said it proud. He said that Oklahoma City -4.5. Bet it. Well, guess what? See what that number's done. Obviously, this Tyrese Halliburton news is something that needs to be monitored, but they're 6.5 currently now. So, I mean, you got 2 points of closing line value, buddy.
Oh, that means it's an absolute loss. Indiana's winning outright.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Go
I don't want that.
Run to the window and bet Indiana right now.
Total dropping, obviously, based on the Halliburton news as well, down to 222.5, 222. We'll talk more about that game on tomorrow's show, obviously. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. You don't want to talk about the game tomorrow? You gave a look. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. Best bet time. As we look to make it 3 in a row with the It's a Best Bet on the morning wager this week. We're going Twins Reds over 9.
I have no idea what you're thinking here, but go ahead.
What's that?
I have no idea what you're thinking here, but go ahead.
You don't like this play?
I didn't say that. I said I had no idea what you were thinking.
Oh, well, I'll let me tell you what I'm thinking here, okay? Both of these teams, as of late, have been over teams, okay? So we're actually going to follow the trends. I know, Mark, that you know better than anybody that I often like to spit in the face of some trends, but there's no denying the fact that these teams have been involved in some high-scoring games. Go ahead.
I was going to tell you, Nick Lodolo sucks at home. He's terrible.
Yeah, and you look at his
5.5
last.
He's given up 8 of his 10 home runs at home, and opposing hitters are batting .290 against him.
Yeah, and he wasn't very good on the road, quite frankly, either his last time out. Or when he gave up 6 runs to Cleveland. I was at that game when he gave up 6 runs at Progressive Field on just 5 hits. He obviously gave up the grand slam. The home run ball had been a bit of an issue for him. Here he's given up 3 in his last 2 starts. But on the other side of the ledger, Bailey Ober hasn't exactly been mowing him down either. Look at his last 2 starts. He's given up 12 runs. Gave up 7 and 4 2/3 last time out. The Twins lost that game 16-3 to Texas. A Texas lineup that is not exactly known for hitting the cover off the ball. The Rangers homered 4 times off them. You look at these teams, so 2 starting pitchers, not exactly in great form. You look at the 2 teams, the Twins are 7-2-1 to the over their last 10 games. And the Reds, they've gone over their last several games as well. They've gone over in 5 straight, as a matter of fact. So all the trends suggest it's going to be a high-scoring game at the ballpark today. So over 9, Twins-Reds.
Yeah, Lodolo's terrible. Man.
Wow, you really...
I just didn't know.
Don't like him.
How bad he was. I didn't realize. I mean, he's given up at least 3 runs in every one of his last 4 home starts. The last time he didn't give up 3 runs in a home start was the opening game of the year.
That was a long time ago at this point. Almost 3 months.
Very, very long.
Okay. There you go. It's a best bet. Twins, Reds, over 9. Smash that like button if you agree. Comment down below with your favorite plays for Wednesday in Major League Baseball. We always enjoy seeing that. And don't forget about that special offer. Get 30 days worth of picks for the price of just 14 days, and over $100 savings. And there we go. Production has spoken. Dan Alexander, it's been wonderful to have you.
If you haven't said F in the world of sports betting, you're not a human. You're a cyborg. If you haven't said the F word in the world of sports betting, I don't know what to tell you.
I think we've all said it. I said it before I got into the world of sports betting. Thoughts?
So did I.
Okay. Well, I give the F-bombs have it. All right, guys. We will be back tomorrow, I think, with another edition of the Morning Wager. Please remember to click subscribe. It does keep the content free. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.